welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Who Am I quiz, the 9th instalment after the drama of last week. We've come back for another one. And yeah, we've got our current champion, Danny. How you doing?
I'm very good. I'm just retweeting, saying we are live. This is great fun, only because I won last week.
Well, you got your title to defend, so more pressure now. You and Kenny Ken's for once.
No, I'm not going to win this week.
We haven't seen the questions yet.
Yeah. And then obviously you've got my two former champions, Richard and Kenny Ken. How you doing, guys?
I'm very happy. We've won another piece of silverware, you know, and it's confidence going into next season is looking good. Got something to work with. However, it's one game at a time. The real acid test will be the 38 games, which is the Premier League next season, where it's where we're going to see where we're having real
We've just beaten
real
the
progress.
champion. That's enough for me. We're over. That's it. We've beaten the champion, so we've won it. That's it. It's all done.
I know, but you know.
Don't bother with all the nonsense of the 38 games. Don't worry about all them.
I don't know. Come next year, we may be celebrating being in the top four or winning the Europa League or both. Let's hope we are. That way, it'll be genuine progress, and I'll have less grey hairs.
And obviously our resident quizmaster, Mike. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Ready for some more controversial questions. And the man down there getting upset at me. I'm ready for it.
Make sure all the Arsenal players have actually signed this week, and I'll be happy.
Well, yeah. With that, I'm going to hand over to you, Mike, to explain everything now.
Okay. All right. Well, we won't go through the rules. We do that every week. But I will tell you, if you're watching and you watch this regularly, I'm doing a minor change this week, going to give something a go. We're going to have 38 questions instead of 40 because the Premier League season is 38 games long. The Arsenal questions will be home questions and the world football or non-Arsenal questions will be away. So you'll hear me say home or away questions. And we're going to break the quiz down into months and go through the Premier League season, so to speak. So the first 4 questions will be August, then September, and so on and so forth. And we'll finish in May with 2 questions, making 38. And there we go. And I'm ready. You boys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. First 4 questions. So this is August. This is the sunny month of August. Off in England, it's almost snowing, I think, isn't it, in England right now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Freezing.
Okay. Not good. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with the home question, Arsenal question. Question number 1, clue number 1, one of the most loved. Clue number 2, lobbed Neville in 93.
Ian Wright.
Okay. There we go, Ian Wright. So
I'm going to say yes.
For that, yeah, he's going for that. Yeah.
He did do that in 93.
I was thinking Gary Neville. Neville Southall.
That's what I was thinking at first as well. Yeah,
It's definitely him. It's definitely him.
yeah, I would say so.
well, I was going to say lobbed Southall, but I thought I'd be cheeky and put Neville just to make your head spin a little bit. So
It worked.
here's clue number 3. Same as Richard, Mark, and DJ Steve. Clue number 4. Behind every goalkeeper is a ball from. And clue number 4. Man needs a statue. Ryan takes the lead.
Hey.
Yeah, well done, Ryan.
Good shout, yeah.
Making the most of it. Yeah, exactly. I was making the most of it.
Hey, Mike. If you talked about reaction to Sky Sports, Sky Sports dropping a few pundits for Soccer Saturday, we all have got that. We all got that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Still in August. Question is an away question. Question number 2. Clue number 1. Mocked but highly effective. Clue number 2, twice the size of his peers as a youngster.
Pardon? Pass? Twice?
Twice the size of his peers as a youngster. So basically, when he was playing youth football, and you saw videos of him, he was literally twice the size of all the other kids
Peter
out
Crouch.
I was going to say that. I didn't want to jinx it. So close.
there. Okay. Could be.
Yes.
Mocked but highly effective. Yeah, that makes sense for that as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll go for yeah.
And has
He
the great.
might have been a late developer though in terms of growth, mightn't he?
No, he's if you listen to his podcast, he wasn't. And he's got the greatest line in an interview ever. And they said, "What would you be if you weren't a footballer?" He said, "A virgin." Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he'd have been married to Clancy anyway.
Let's find out then. Let's find out if Peter Crouch is the answer. Clue number 3, hunched posture. Clue number 4, Salah and De Bruyne were sold to. Clue number 5, plays with Origi for his country and Alexis for his club.
Oh,
It's Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Yep.
Lukaku, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm glad I didn't shout it now. Cheers, Ken.
Bloody hell. I can't believe this.
Not really helped though, because none of us have got any points anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it is true. When he was growing up in Belgium, people did question. There were parents from the other clubs he played against were saying, "Oh, that he had to be older. There's no way he's the same age because his size and everything."
Like Freddie Adu, who turns out Freddie Adu really did lie about his age, didn't he? Because he turned out to be shit by the age of 25. But I think Lukaku has shown that he's a bloody genius of a footballer.
His goal scoring record is incredible, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Especially for Belgium.
Well, just in general for clubs as well, isn't it? I mean, he gets 25 goals every season, doesn't he? Guaranteed. That's unbelievable. Really, he's a brilliant player. Really, goal scoring wise. I mean, yeah, he's always looks a bit clumsy, doesn't he? Sometimes, but to get that many goals every season is brilliant. I mean, you can't argue with it.
He's definitely got a certain set of skills.
He has, yeah.
Okay, all right, let's move on. Still in August, this is a home question. Clue, question 3, clue number 1 was supposed to be brilliant. Clue number 2, much like Lukaku, not aesthetically pleasing to watch necessarily.
Giroud.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, Ken's up for it.
I'm not sure about that.
Did you say the first one was aesthetically pleasing?
No, I said, like Lukaku, Lukaku gets stick because, he's not necessarily aesthetically pleasing to watch as far as his touch. And,
Okay, right.
Looks a little clumsy sometimes.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of
play.
harsh, isn't it? But
I wouldn't say that about Giroud. I think Giroud's decent. So I'm saying no. Sorry, Ken. I just don't think it's Giroud.
No from me. I can't do a thumbs down. I'm just going to go no. I can do a thumbs up. I just can't. I don't twist enough.
Okay. All right, then. Clue number 3, not Touré. Clue number 4, postman. Clue number 5.
Sonogo.
Oh, no.
Yaya Sonogo.
Now at Middlesbrough. He's just signed for Middlesbrough, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Richard does have a good point, though. Richard does have a good point. Just Giroud is, I think Giroud is actually aesthetically pleasing because he's so good at the one touch, isn't he? The way he moves the ball.
Handsome as well, isn't he? He's got a great beard. He's handsome. I mean, what more can you want in a footballer?
Yeah. Bit of pace would be nice.
Don't need pace.
16 games without a goal.
His touch as well is incredible, Giroud. I think he's brilliant. Anyway.
All right, here we go. All right, we're last week of August here. Question 4, just before our score update. This is an away question. Clue number 1. Sounds like a very fast superhero. Clue number 2, looked like a musketeer. Or looks like a musketeer. Clue number 3, didn't play much for his London club. Clue number 4, 13 caps for Italy. Clue number 5, former Chelsea right back. With a superhero name.
Chelsea right back. Was it Christian Panucci?
Panucci? Okay.
Yeah, that's a guess. That's a wild guess.
It's a Spanish bloke, I think. No.
Plus, he doesn't sound like a superhero to me. I'm going to say no.
Panucci man.
I'm just guessing that.
Well, maybe it's Christian. Maybe it's Father Christmas.
I just thought
Maybe
right back.
Panucci means something. Okay. Well, the answer is David Zappa Costa.
I was going to say Zappa Costa
Shit,
as well.
him.
Italian.
Zappa.
Yeah,
I'm having a mare so far.
I love it.
You always do this though, Kenny. You always start off slow and you just burst out of nowhere.
All right. Your update then. At the end of August, the sunny month, unless you live in England, we have a leader that probably going to tear his hamstring and call the quiz over here when he finds out he's in the lead. Ryan's got 5, Danny and Richard with 3, and Kenny with 1.
Well, that's it. And
yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you next week.
Right, I'm going to up my game now.
We've all got to up our game. No one's got an away win yet.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Bit like Arsenal.
Okay.
Terrible away from home.
Here we go. We're into the month.
It's full of minute.
Yeah.
Month of September. Here we go. You ready? We're going to start with an away question in September. Clue number 1. I'm sorry. No, this is a home question. That might give you a clue as to, I forgot this guy played for Arsenal, but here we go. Home question, home. Here we go. All right, clue number 1. Arsenal don't buy from this country much. Clue number 2. Played one time for Arsenal. Clue number 3, you might get it on this one. And Bentner.
Park. South Korean bloke.
Okay.
I can't remember the rest of his name.
Chu Young, was it?
I think that's the Man United one, Park Chu Young. If he only played one game, I think that's why they called him T-shirt. Came on as a sub against Man United, didn't he?
Okay.
Did he?
I don't know what a Bentner link is, though. So, and Bentner. So he must have played in the same game as Bentner, I would say. That was what I was thinking. If his one appearance must have been with Bentner, mustn't it? It could have been. I can't remember who that Park played against. Who was playing?
All right, we need your votes.
I'm going no.
No.
3 no's. 3 no's. Okay. All right, let's go to clue number 4. Played for Grosseto, Pisa, Ascoli, and Treviso. Clue number. Hold on a minute. Here's Jeff Leopard.
Sorry. Phone wasn't on silent.
Okay. Clue number 5.
Lupoli.
Star Italian in the academy. Yeah, it's Arturo Lupoli. Remember him and Bentner in the youth team?
Yeah.
Didn't he die in a car crash? No, that was Nicola Galli who died in a car crash.
Yeah,
kicking his heels a lot around the Italian 3rd division.
Yeah, you should go look on his wiki page. He's played for every Italian club going. I think he moves to a different one every year.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, Lupoli. I remember him. Yeah, he did play briefly, didn't he?
Least
He was quite highly thought of, wasn't he, at the time when he was in the youth team? But never quite worked out, did
He was alone at Norwich as well. I couldn't hear. My phone was going off.
Yeah, maybe. Who did Lupoli play his one game against? That's a good question.
I've got a feeling it might have been Sunderland.
I was going to say Sunderland, yeah.
What in the League Cup?
The League Cup, yeah. It might have been, because I know Bentner, I think that was Bentner's debut as well, and Abue's debut. So I've got a feeling he might have played and all.
Yeah.
He made his first team debut in the League Cup against Man City in October 2004.
Man City.
Oh, it was a Man City game. Oh,
He's actually born in South Korea, and his real name is Park. It also says. Still playing now at the age of 33. That's not unsurprising, is it?
Wow.
Okay, let's move on. All right, we are in an away question. Clue number 1: bamboozled by Dennis.
Dabby's ass.
Oh, Newcastle.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
You say that because there's quite a few he's bamboozled though, not just that moment.
All of the Newcastle defence.
That's the thing. There's Dabby Sacks and there's Matt
Elliott.
Elliott.
Yeah.
You know.
Wasn't Philippe Albert there as well?
Mm. Oh, you bastard.
You know what? It's so obvious. I'm gonna gamble and go for it.
All right, Ryan and Danny, what you say?
Yes, I'm agreeing because I know it was one of the Newcastle defenders, but I can't remember which one.
To keep my lead and go, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, Ryan will not be keeping his lead if this is correct because Richard will have got 5 points. So let's find out.
Oh yeah, first clue, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Clue 2: the Greek zebra. Clue 3: centre back.
Yes.
Clue 4: Leicester, Olympiacos, and Newcastle. Clue 5: his name is Gabriel. He's signed for Arsenal, and he bamboozled. He's about to sign for Arsenal too, and he did it in practice last week. And you guys just don't know about it.
So it's Dabby Sacks.
Yeah, well done, Dabizaz.
Quality, first away winner of the season.
All right. Okay. We're back to home question. Clue number 1. Save us. Clue number 2. Loved a tackle. Clue number 3. Excuse my pronunciation, but here we go. Levulinic acid. Levulinic acid. I don't suppose it matters because I bet nobody's heard of levulinic acid anyway.
No.
Okay, clue number
Flavini.
Okay.
I was going to say that. I keep saying that. Isn't that how he's made his billions? His potential billions with that. I'm agreeing, definitely.
He did love a tackle, actually, didn't he? Yeah, I'm going to agree with that as well. Yeah.
Isn't it? He's going to make his billions by energy thing by using some kind of acid to break shit
Something
down.
like that.
Green energy,
but I need to hear 4 and 5. If 4 and 5 is what I think it is, I'm back in this hunt.
Ryan, what are you saying?
I'm going to go against.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Biscuit for biscuit.
Maybe somebody's nickname is levulinic acid. You never know, right?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Here's clue number 4.
Gabriel.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. He's busy at practice, Richard. Give him a break. Here we go. Clue number 4. Played with Zaha, Ambrosini, and Fabregas. And clue number 5. GF Biochemicals? The answer is Matthew Flannery. Yep, and he's
Thank God.
He's discovered levulinic acid.
Him and a mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he another footballer as well, the guy he's in business with? Ex-footballer.
I think his name's Mesut Ozil, isn't it?
No.
No, Mesut Ozil's discovered the way to get a bad back without playing football or doing any physical exercise.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Last one in September. We've got question number 8, clue number 1. Could he step up to the Premier League? Clue number 2. Many score bags in level 2, but can't though. Clue number 3. So close to not having to transfer to get to the Premier League.
Messi. Shut up, Ken.
What? Where do you think of Arsenal?
I'm saying no.
Is that an away question?
It's an away question.
It's an away question, but I've got the Babougia.
I just don't think that's right.
I'm saying no. Isn't it an Arsenal question?
No,
It's an away question.
Away question.
I'm thinking Smith Rowe. Glad I didn't say anything.
I'm thinking it's someone who plays for Leeds.
Okay. All right. Clue number 4 is the set piece coach knows him, and clue number 5 is Brentford.
Oh, fucking hell.
Is Ollie Watkins.
Yeah.
Watkins.
Ollie Watkins. Oh. Well, SN Wilson.
The reason why I said Messi is the Man City angle and the fact that he doesn't need that he can go for a free.
Yeah, but he was wrong though, Ken.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, scoreboard. We've got Kenny and Danny in relegation struggle right now with 6. Ryan's in Europa with 8, and Richard is currently top of the league at the end of September with 11.
Get a ball. Catch the ball.
It's just that 1-5 points, done it, isn't it? That's it.
Okie dokie, here we go into October, the 4 questions in October. We'll start with a home question. This one might go quickly, so we might need some of that VAR here, Ryan.
Adjudication.
Yeah. Okay, clue number 1. Question 9. Clue number 1. Framed gladiator.
Tierney.
Oh.
Don't give it away, Richard. Keep your hat on that one.
Yeah.
I want to say I've no idea. So no.
No.
Okay. No. 2 no's. Ryan?
I'm going to go yes.
Richard knows, doesn't he? He knows something about why Gladiator is a link. Look at him.
He's got a pot. No, I can see where he's coming from, but I'm going to disagree anyway because I want to steal.
Okay. All right. Let's find out if he got another big 5. Clue number 2 is sleeves. Clue number 3 is centre back also. Clue number 4 is he could be captain one day. And clue number 5, wash bag. The Tesco man.
Tesco.
Yeah.
Richard, what's the Gladiator thing then?
Well, when they released the new away kit, he was pictured as a gladiator on the wall with his Tesco bag.
And there's another one. There's another one yesterday that came out with him in a Tesco bag and a shield and a sword.
Yeah, that was on the video. Yeah, there's a picture of him in the video just like that. Yeah, there's a gladiator with the Tesco bag and that. And
now the community shield yesterday. So yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm not going to depress you and tell you how many points Richard is ahead right now, but
He's ahead by 10.
it could all change. We're only in October.
Yeah, how many times have we led the Premier League in October and finished fourth? Come on.
Yeah.
Not that many times.
Too many.
Okay, next question is, I don't know why I've chosen this guy. Most people probably don't even know who he is, except he's got a very strange name. But all right, here we go. I better stop talking. We've got clue. This is an away question. Question 10. Clue number 1. I wonder if he was born in this month. Clue number 2. Not very good, but he's got a silly name. We'll time out here for a minute because the big man is left the building.
Oh, I think I know who this is, you know.
Just waiting for him to drop back in one sec.
Yeah.
I don't know enough to guess. I've got an idea who it is. I just can't quite get the name right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is a guy you would not know unless he had a silly name, because he's just not a high-profile guy at a high-profile club. But
yeah, I think I know who it is. I'm just trying to think of his name. I've got half of it written down.
Sorry about that. My daughter rang me for some reason. I told her to get lost.
That's what just happened to me. I told her, "Nodding, go away." Oh, we all got 5 points on that one, Ken. We all said it at the same time. So, and then the question after that, we all got 5 as well. You're going down.
Oh no!
He's only 20 points. He's only 20 points off the top now.
all right, Kenny, we timed out there, Kenny. So we haven't gone any further. But I'm going to go back just quick. It's clue 1 was I wonder if he was born in this month. Clue 2 is not very good but silly name. So everyone's moving on to clue 3 now. So here we go. Clue 3, average winger. Clue 4, Brighton.
Oh, right. Okay.
Who knows their Brighton players?
Josh does. I'll just give him a ring.
Is that number 5? Is that number 5?
No.
4.
Clue number 5.
4.
Clue number 5. Campbell has a similar name.
No, which Campbell?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, go back to clue 1. I wonder if he was born in this month. That's going to help you maybe more than any other clue.
August or Augustus, isn't it, or something like that? That's or David May. Only 2 I can think of. Augustine.
Sully
Right.
March. Sully March.
Oh,
Brighton. Sully
Okay.
March.
Okay.
Oh. I'm going yes.
yeah, go for that one. Yeah, keep him at arm's length.
It wasn't who I was initially thinking, actually, but yeah, I can see where that's come from, yeah.
I might as well say yes, even though I've never heard of him.
All right. The answer was Solly March. Yep, correct.
I don't care.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, silly name, Solly March.
Exactly, because he's actually a local lad. He's actually came through their youth at Brighton.
Yeah.
Left-footed player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's decent, but he's a Brighton player. He's not going to go any better than Brighton.
Well, yeah, if he doesn't get that.
That's a
If
bit
he
harsh
doesn't
on
start,
Brighton, isn't it?
you must be married. You must have family at Crystal Palace for you to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Let's go back to a home question. Middle of October, question 11, clue number 1. Deep, deep voice. Tempting. Clue number
Deep.
2. Clue number 2. Didn't always protect his most vital asset.
David Seaman.
Okay.
I'm not saying why either. If you know, you know.
Okay, Ryan.
I'm saying no. What would his vital asset? What's that? His ponytail?
He didn't use Head and Shoulders, did he?
No.
Oh,
Really?
I know what Ryan's getting to. He ain't 9 from the halfway line, is it?
I'm saying nothing.
Or Ronaldinho.
Richard and Kenny, what did you say?
I'm going with Ryan.
I'm going no, actually.
Okay.
I'm taking a gamble. I'm going no. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to try. Might get an extra point on the board.
All right, we're about to find out in the next clue if it was David Seaman, because the next clue is Irish.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, no, you bugger.
Clue number 4, hair like a tea cozy. Clue number 5, 75-year-old OBE. Who is it?
Pat Jennings.
Yep.
Pat Jennings, deep voice. Newry counting down. Bloody hell, I was actually watching some of his greatest saves on YouTube. How dare I get that wrong?
Well,
You guys, you let me run away with it.
Yeah, I've got a point extra.
What was his asset then? His thing?
His hands. He didn't always wear gloves.
Yeah.
He?
No, sometimes he didn't wear gloves.
And he just caught the ball with one hand, didn't he? Picked it up one hand. Where you go?
Hey, Richard, let's not talk about Oxford away. Let's not talk about Oxford away. In the
Yeah, he had a good game that night, didn't he? Wow.
Yeah. Bloody the winner in it is because of him.
Yeah.
It was 2 goals he basically threw in his net, didn't he, that night?
I had good reason to go for David. I did have good reason to go for David Seaman though, because there's another asset that he didn't really protect one time.
Well,
he spoke about
please tell.
Well, apparently,
tell.
I think it was one of the league games. Steve Dixon even noticed it. That basically he got studded in the old testicle area, and it's gone through. And it bled out. He noticed when he put his glove there, and his glove was covered in blood. He had to have stitches at half time. What's that?
It was in the in-betweeners, wasn't it? Something like that happened. Do you remember they did that fashion show in between?
Yeah.
Bloody hell! Do you still watch the highlights of that on Channel 4 then?
What, the in-betweeners? I've probably seen it 50 times in my life. Like,
hey, come on! In-betweeners is the best thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. So he'd have stitches by Gary Lewin at half time, but he then carried on for the rest of the game with stitches in his nether reasons.
But it was still wrong, so never mind.
Damn it.
Okay. All right. So, I've never seen the In-Betweeners. I obviously need to get on Netflix, don't I, and watch the In-Betweeners.
Please.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The In-Betweeners on Peep Show, the 2 best programs probably ever made.
Who's that? In-Betweeners and who?
Peep Show.
Oh, are they on channel? Is it Channel 4? Channel 4?
Channel 4.
Yeah. Channel 4 is the best channel on telly, isn't it? Let's face it.
Okay. Well, I'll have to hope it's on Netflix because I don't have Channel 4 in America, but
I'm not sure if it's on Netflix. It might be.
It should be on Netflix. Everything's on Netflix nowadays.
Friday Night Dinner's on Netflix. Watch that as well. Friday Night Dinner. Get on that. That's good.
All right.
Very good.
BBC America then. All right. Very good. All right. Let's move on. We've got our Halloween question. I'm forgetting if Halloween in England is the same time as in America at the end of October. So here we go. This is an away question. Clue number 1. Recently impressed. Clue number 2. Unai favourite.
Stop it.
Remember, this is an away question.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Recently.
Clue number 3.
That was a bit, yeah, because there's only a few lights.
Okay, clue number 3. Controls the game.
Banega.
Yeah, I've got to say Banega.
That's it. Midfielder. Played in the cup final for Sevilla.
Yeah, what is Banega?
Argentine is moving to is going to play in the Arab Emirates now, I think.
We were linked with him.
Yeah. Evo Banega.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Ever Banega? All right. Clue number 4, Andalusian player. Clue number 5, Sevilla. Well done, Kenny.
Needed that one.
Okay. Scoreboard update now. It's Kenny's helped himself there. He's gone and moved himself up. So Danny's, unfortunately, which is rare for Danny's, in relegation trouble with 9. Ryan's we'll call Ryan Europa with 11. Kenny's got Europa with 12, and Richard's 7 ahead right now. It's 19.
Let's keep the good work up, guys.
What did I say earlier? You always start off, and you just out of nowhere hit it, and you don't stop. Then
you never know. It's never know. It's the end of the day. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your questions are only easy if you know the answer.
It's a marathon, not a sprint as well.
And I've only been away.
You sound like Howard Wilkinson.
All right, cliches over. No more cliches. Okay. All right. For those people watching the show, all of these guys are Arsenal fans, and this is the month of November, so they're all going to blow it here, all of them. At the same time. They're horribly wrong, but we'll do it anyway. Okay. This is a home question, question 13, clue number 1. Fast, quick, almost no assists. Clue number 2, heavy rain. That's a cheeky one. Heavy rain. What do you call a heavy rain? Clue number 3, many went to City.
Oh, Gal Krishu.
Fucking Gale. Shit.
Gale, shit the bed, yeah. I agree.
This I didn't shout at it by all I was thinking.
It's good for, I think the assist thing should have helped, didn't it? More like letting in goals. I'm getting my point.
Okay. Let's see if Ryan got it right. Clue number 4, excellent from the top of his box to the top of the other box, very average in the final areas on both ends. Clue number 5, French left back, and you might have heard me at the beginning. I said no more cliches, and I'll try to say that deliberately. Sneaky. Gal Cleefy, Ryan, well done.
Well done, mate.
Sneaky little clue, isn't it?
Yeah. You guys were spitting cliches, though, for sure.
we thought you meant something else.
One game at a time.
All right, here we go. This is an away question. All right. Question number 14, away. Clue number 1, annoying to play against, annoying to coach against. Clue number 2, volleys. Volleys. Clue number 3, fiery nickname, first name actually Leslie. Didn't go by that name. Fiery nickname.
That's my brother's middle name.
Fiery?
No, Leslie. Right, that I'll get a point for that.
We can negotiate.
Mark Hughes. Well, Mark Hughes.
Okay.
Bloody volleys. Let's see the volleys he scored. Fatty little shit. Yeah, I'm going for that. Mark Hughes. I remember a lot of his volleys.
Remember, we were playing Chelsea in the Premier League, and we were singing "There's only one Hughes in London," and we were on about Stephen Hughes. He didn't like that.
2 goals in the air.
Yeah, but I remember a volley for Wales against Spain in '85. I remember a volley for Man United in the Manchester derby when they lost 5-1.
Yeah.
And both spectacular goals.
He could kick a ball.
Yeah, I remember his left foot volley in the Manchester derby when they won 5-0. So yeah, I'm agreeing with this. I'm going that one.
I think he won. The European trophy. Was it for Barcelona? Maybe with somewhat of a half volley, where other players would have brought the ball down. He had an open goal from a very acute angle, and he just turned and smashed it.
But
no good reason.
But that doesn't mean that question's right, though, does it?
That's right. Yeah, because there's lots of cheekiness here. Well, here we go. Clue number 4 is a non-Welsh Welshman, and clue number 5, United, Barcelona, and Chelsea. So bingo, it was Mark Hughes.
He's not born in Wales. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I looked that one up.
Yeah, but he was brought up in Wrexham, though, wasn't he? North Wales.
Yeah, quite possibly.
He born in Chester or somewhere.
Maybe you'd have to go look it up, but okay.
He's actually a very good manager. Oh yeah, difficult to coach against. When Fabregas said, "You did you play for Barcelona?" And he went, "Yeah, well, that's not Barcelona football." Yeah, I get where you're coming from there, Richard. Right with that one.
But he's Man United have signed Donny van der Beek. They've agreed terms. What a player he is!
Yeah, that's interesting. He plays a very similar position to is it Fernandez, the attacking midfielder?
No. That's not how you pronounce his name. His name is pronounced Bruno Fernandes.
Okay.
There you go, everyone.
hey, by the way, you can't unless have you got this in writing that he's actually signed for Man United, Danny?
No, I made it just points.
Yeah, because you know what happens if Mike uses that part of an away question, he signs for someone else. We could challenge him.
I mean, he'll be away anyway, won't he? Because he's not an Arsenal player either way, so it doesn't matter, does it?
Who says Arsenal? Who says Arsenal won't do an Ozil?
Exactly. Pop out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just reports at the moment of Van der Beek. Nothing's been officially confirmed by either club yet, from what I've seen.
Is it like the Gabriel deal?
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
I didn't name on my shirt and everything after that quiz last week,
No, you didn't.
Oh dear. All right, stick forever. All right, let's go to question 15, which is a home question. Clue number 1, professional moaner. Much like Mark Hughes, actually, professional moaner. Home question. Clue number 2, pundit. Clue number 3, Kerry wasn't his brother.
Lee Dixon.
Yeah, Kenny got that.
Okay.
Kerry Dixon, yeah.
Yeah, sadly, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I'm saying yes, yeah.
I'm thinking Kerry in Ireland. Here we go. Another sneaky question. No, simple Kerry Dixon.
I wrote down Martin Keown first, actually. I'm glad I never said it now.
Martin Keown should be playing for the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland anyway, but that's another story.
Okay, let's find out if it was Lee Dixon. Clue number 4, Chipped Dave. Clue number 5, the pass before the layoff in Arsenal's most famous ever goal.
Lee Dixon. That's right. It's him.
It is him. The pass to Smithy, right? Smudger.
Yeah.
Who got that one? Who got the 3 points out of that one?
Kenny.
Okay, well done, Ken.
You know, it's ironic. They actually live quite near each other because Lee Dixon lives in Harpenden and Kerry Dixon's actually still lives in Luton. And Harpenden and Luton is just basically like a 100-yard sprint from each other.
Maybe they are brothers then.
No, they're not. Lee Dixon's from Manchester.
Cousins then.
Not even that. Not even having that one.
Okay, here we go. This is the last question in November. So maybe Arsenal's going to have a good November because you boys are having Good November. Maybe this is a sign. Be nice. Okay, this is an away question. Clue number 1. The last letter.
Zinedine Zidane.
You shitbag. You absolute Zuzu. You swine. You
going to say that.
Sorry. That is the word. That could be a trick question, but
Yeah,
I hope
exactly.
it's not.
I'm so paranoid about shouting out what I think. I've not answered a single fucking question yet.
Hey, I remember.
Yeah.
I had a mare in August, so I could be wrong.
And again, remember,
I was going to say that. I must admit, I was going to say that, so I'm going to agree just because I was about to say it as well.
Is Ryan going to rebel again?
so bait as well. It's you. You've done it before as well.
Be a 5-pointer if he gets it.
I'll go for it either way.
Okay. All right. So clue number 2. Club legend back at the club. Clue number 3. Argued with Materazzi over Henri's shirt. Clue number 4. Known for playing in stripes for club and country. And clue number 5. Attacking right back. Oh dear. These Arsenal fans have gone and blown up November. It's Javier Zanetti.
Fucking hell.
I'm glad I didn't say anything now.
Zanetti.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
yeah.
Should have been Zidane. Should have been Zidane because that would have made more sense. But
Jesus Christ.
Kenny, nothing gained, nothing lost, man.
And I thought I had a really good chance of catching Richard this early as well.
That was a 5-pointer there, wasn't it?
That was yeah.
Well, the only consolation is I think everyone else would have gone for Zidane.
Well, I was about to say it, so I'm quite glad. Well, it makes no difference because I agreed with you, so I got 0 as well.
Okay, November's over. Everybody can be happy. Scoreboard check. We got Danny in relegation trouble with 12. He needs a 5-pointer. Ryan Europa with 16. Kenny Europa 17, and Richard still 7 ahead, 24.
Right. December's when the games come freaking fast. You know, like as you guys well know, everyone knows me. I want the actual December games, the Christmas program scrapped because I think we should be having a midwinter break. But right now, I could do with games in December because I'm behind.
Yeah, this is right. Okay, December is the month of Christmas presents. If you boys want to quickly send me over any Christmas presents, I can be bribed at the end of December.
Just give Harry Maguire a ring. He likes bribing everybody.
That's right. I'll just take a retweet with a comment. It'll be fine with me for Christmas. I'm fine with that. All right, here we go. This is a home question. Clue number 1, question 17. Clue number 1. Sea related. Like the ocean. Sea related.
Is this home or away?
This is a home question.
Thought so.
Clue number 2. Lush, long, dark hair.
Fuck it, David Seaman.
Yeah, go on then.
All right, Ryan said that first, yeah?
Yeah, Ryan said it first. Yeah.
Go on, Ryan.
Can you say that?
I've got to agree with that, haven't I? I've got to agree with that.
Got to be one of the fucking answers.
Okay, let's see if David Seaman is the answer. Clue number 3, ESPN pundit. Clue number 4, striker. Clue number 5, Ipswich for 8, Arsenal for 2.
Oh,
Paul Mariner.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Paul Mariner.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Is it?
I don't believe anything he says now. He's fucking tucking us up on all of them.
But the thing about it is Paul Mariner's that Paul Mariner actually lives out there now, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Toronto, is it Toronto he lives?
Yeah.
He spent some time in NASL, didn't he?
Yeah, Toronto. I think he was manager there, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he managed 3 teams.
Most of the players live in the Atlantic now. Robbie Earl's out there, Musto's out there, Danny Deco's in Canada alongside Gavin Peacock. Who else is
You're not giving away a few answers there, Ken.
Oh shit! I might shut up then. But then it's up to you. You guys got to pay attention then, isn't it?
These might be some of the new questions coming up now.
I don't know, man.
Okay, no points for anybody again. So
we're having a November in December.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Question 18, away question. Clue number 1. Famous for a strange, minor violent incident rather than his career. Clue number 2, a statue was made. Clue number 3, wind-up merchant. Clue number 4, Italian. Clue number 5, Zinedine Zidane.
Materazzi.
Danny got that right?
Fucking got one. Shit. It's only taken, 20 questions?
Yeah, I'd say it's Materazzi, yeah.
And you beat me to the punch as well.
I've been awake an hour and a half now. I'm finally turned on. No, had any cover. I only had a peach and a bloody nectarine. What kind of brain food is that? When was the last time we saw an intelligent fruit fly? Fuck's sake.
Kenny, did you say yeah?
Yes, I do say yeah. Isn't fruit meant to be good for your eyesight?
Who said that?
I don't know. Someone told me that.
It's not good for your hearing, though.
Huh? No, stop us, Mike. We'll be on all night of this.
Right, well, this is turning into more of a comedy show, this channel. Forget the in-betweeners and whatever else you guys want me to watch. I think people need to watch this for good comedy. It's good. I'm just going to sit back and let you guys have at it. It was Marco Materazzi. Well done.
Thanks.
Okay. Here we go. Question 19. So I suppose this is the Boxing Day question here, I'd say. So this is a home question. Clue number 1. Sven.
Who?
Sven.
Oh, Sven.
Sven, just like Sven Goran Eriksson. It's not him, but Sven.
Okay.
Clue number 2. Talented but nervous. Clue number 3. May end up being the solution after his German adventure. Clue number 4. January signing.
I want to say it. January.
Greek.
Oh, Greek. Oh, Mavropanos.
What's like that?
Yeah, I think it's Mavropanos, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Sven got to do with it then?
Sven Mislintat bought him, didn't he? Done the deal.
Yeah.
Might have been his
I
first.
wonder where Sven is now.
Also, haven't we got a bloke, Usi Tutu, who's on loan at Bochum and now Stuttgart? Or one of those?
He's gone to Cardiff, Danny.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say yes.
On loan, yeah.
Yeah. Kenny, yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I did know he'd gone to on loan because I updated the transfer page on my website yesterday.
Okay, all right. The answer is the talented but nervous Dino Mavropanos, and that was a quote that came from, I forget who it was, but somebody said that the guy, is a good player and he's got a lot of talent, but he has anxiety before games, and it's affecting him, and he needs to get through that. So that's probably why Arsenal keep moving him around.
The last game I saw him play for us, I think, was Burnley, last game of the season, like the season before the one that's just finished, and he looked really nervous throughout the whole of that, and then he got injured and had to go off. So yeah, that probably makes sense.
Yeah,
it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's a shame really. But football's a mental game, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very mental. Yeah,
so many people with talent have failed. Just can't do it.
Yeah,
it takes a lot.
Okay,
as well.
Last question of the year, so to speak. So we've moved the New Year's Day game to New Year's Eve here. Maybe this is the January 28th or 29th.
Yeah.
7 games in this period or something. Here we go. Okay, end of December. Question 20, away question. Clue number 1, hard work can take you to the top. To the very top.
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
I was going to say, but I've got to wait a bit longer, just in case because it seems so obvious.
It does.
I'm disagreeing,
but I'll go in obvious because it's 5 points and it's worth going obvious.
No,
disagree.
Only worth it if it's right though.
You're too sneaky for that.
Okay. What did Ryan say?
No.
No.
So it's
I could gain 5 points on everyone, yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Shout out to Sam there in the chat. Sam, who's been on this show many times. Thanks for watching, Sam. Okay, let's find out if it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, so here we go. Clue number 2, perfect athletic shape for a footballer. Clue number 3, won international trophies where his rival hasn't.
Bloody hell!
Clue number 4, could he come back to United? Clue number 5, can volley a ball in the pitch black. Richard has strode ahead. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, bloody hell!
Come on.
This is where I'm going to do a little commercial for Cristiano Ronaldo. If you haven't watched his YouTube documentary, whatever thing that is, you have to watch it. It's one of the best things I've ever seen on YouTube. And they test Cristiano Ronaldo's, they just test him as a human, as an athlete, and they make him jump as high as he can and make him dribble, and they observe where he's looking. But the best part is they see they test his reactions, and they have this guy out wide who runs up to the ball, and just as he's about to kick it, they turn the lights out, pitch black. And Cristiano Ronaldo puts the ball in the back of the net on the volley without even seeing the ball.
Wow.
He's a fucking robot. That's why.
He's the best player in the world.
Of course he is. He's the best player ever to play football. I mean,
he's not. Messi is not. Messi is not better than Ronaldo.
No, nowhere near.
I hate them both.
It's like the Messi industry immediately disrespects a player of Cristiano Ronaldo's stature because they're so biased towards Lionel Messi, one club man Messi. Well,
almost.
Almost, yeah.
All right. Well, we might have a clue soon as to how good Messi really is if he shows up in England, because that looks like that might just happen. So
I can't wait to see him get booted every single week from somebody in Premier League.
I can't. Trust me, I can't wait to see him play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I just want to see him get kicked about all over the place. See how he handles it.
Who's that guy, Richard, at Brighton that kicked our players for 90 minutes?
Yeah, he'll kick the shit out of Messi, won't he? Be funny to watch that.
Yeah. Okay.
What'll happen though? You guarantee, right? One foul on Messi, you get a yellow card straight away. First foul on him.
2 right, mate. 2 right. He's going to get the biggest protection ever.
Yeah.
Well,
you sneeze near him and you'll get a yellow card.
Yeah.
Trust me, mate.
They're going to protect him. I tell you what, as well, boys, is you think the TV money we get in the Premier League is high already. As soon as he shows up, it's going to probably double next season.
That's why the Premier League needs him, especially with this with no crowds. Big time.
Yeah.
Going to kill La Liga. Okay, score update, boys. Score update. So the end of the season, not the season, the end of the year here. So it was getting closer up until
to that question.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Up until he showed up. So Danny has boosted up, but he's still relegation trouble 16. Kenny, Europa with 19. Ryan's still hanging in there 20. But Richard's got 31, boys.
Oh,
he's still. You like I said, it's like being 4-0 down at half time, and then you know what happened at St James's Park in 2011.
It's like us in 2007 when we were like miles clear at Christmas and come fourth or third, whatever it was.
Nah, it's 2011, mate.
All right. Okay.
Let's see.
Danny should never have told Richard to move his microphone closer. Ever since that moment, it went pear-shaped for Danny. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're moving on into January with a home question 21, clue number 1. All right. This one might go quickly, so you better be on it here. All right. Clue number 1, home. Most would run away.
Kolasinac.
Okay.
fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake. All right, go on. Let's just.
That's this power of Stefan Schwartz. That's what's doing it. Yeah.
Must be, yeah. Stefan's done me good today.
Ken's melted into the sofa. He's given up.
I see I'm 4-0 down. Doesn't mean 4-0 down is gettable.
Kenny?
What about 8?
Could be about 6-0 down in a minute, though, if this is right.
Yeah, I know.
Right. See, normally in this game, you can win or stay close by never answering the question, but I'm not sure about that tactic today. Okay, here we go. Clue number 2. He'd be a legend if his talent matched his fearlessness. Clue number 3. I'm surprised the Arsenal fans didn't create a song about his bravery. Clue number 4. May be gone soon. Clue number 5. Free transfer, high wages, Sead Kolasinac.
I bloody hope he's gone.
We're not going to get any money for him, Kenny, though, are we? Let's be honest with those kind of wages. So he don't loan.
Well, you know what's happening, right? We're facing the same sort of situation that we did with Almunia and Abue, where we basically have to subsidise their wages just to get them out the door.
Yeah. I think Roma want him, though, Kenny, so I think that one might happen soon. I think that's a...
Yeah, but they haven't seen his pay slip yet.
Well, they just got rid of Alexander Kolarov, so they need a left back, and apparently that's an accurate link. So that'll be nice, but it won't be money, that's for sure.
True.
Yeah.
They normally do that up the bum in Italy. Anyway,
all right. Let's go to an away question. Question 22, clue number 1. Broke Arsenal hearts with a header. I'll be impressed if you get this one, but it's not super difficult.
Alderweireld,
okay.
Jeez, it's getting desperate, isn't it? Shouting
desperate,
stuff.
yeah.
That's what Rich wants, though. He wants us all to fuck it all up so he wins. That's why he's being quiet.
You can afford to now, can't you? Like, 10 points ahead.
He's going for the Man City record here, Richard is, with his points total.
I want to say no, only because I've got no idea.
Okay.
Arsenal hearts with a header. I mean, that could be several people, couldn't it?
Could be Alderweireld because he did it. Kenny's talking about last season, I suppose, isn't he?
Yeah, but that wasn't that game, was it? It was just a shit little league game. It doesn't really matter. So I'm saying no because it didn't break my heart, that goal. Plenty of them have, but not that one.
Could be Drogba as well for the Carling Cup final 2007.
Could be Drogba actually. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Clue number 2. 71.
71.
Isn't that the Leeds FA Cup final?
Oh no! You're off base there. Think about a different angle on that one. Clue number 3. Essentially a one-club man. Clue number.
Oh shit! Bloody hell, Jackie Charlton.
Clue number 4. Works as a director at this club now.
Oh, no,
Clue number 5. Sat next to Hansen. Who sat next to Hansen for years on Match of the Day?
Lawrence.
Lawrenson.
No, the other one.
Shearer. No,
Trevor
1971.
Trevor Brooking.
Brooking.
Oh, the 1980 FA Cup final.
Brooking, yeah.
Brooking. 1980 FA Cup final.
I met him once. I met him at the League Cup final. We lost the
71 years old.
Yeah, he's born in 1949. He's born in 1949. Born in Barking. Married to Annika for a good about 40 years. And I remember there was I remember the FA Cup final in 1980 when he broke my heart. And then the papers had the audacity to show him celebrating the FA Cup with his wife and his kid the next day.
Yeah, I know. He used to live around the corner to me. Well, quite close, but yeah.
Am I dreaming that he was on Match of the Day for years, sitting next to Alan Hansen?
Probably he was.
You are dreaming about that one, but he did do some co-commentary in the 80s.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. Like England live games, that didn't he, in the studio and World Cups and that.
I could have sworn
and he was high up in the FA.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're still in January here, halfway through. It's cold, and we're going to go for a home question. Question 23. Clue number 1. Diminutive technician. I'll give you 100 points if you know it from this, because you won't. Don't even try.
I'm good at guess then as well. I'm not going to now.
No, I'm not doing it now. Thanks for that.
Trust me, you won't. Okay. Clue number 2. Has a girlfriend on the ladies' team.
And he plays for Arsenal.
This is a hard question.
Yeah. Van der Donk.
Okay.
Is that for 100 points?
No, 3. He lost his chance for 100 about 15 seconds ago.
Van der Donk is my favourite Arsenal ladies player.
Yeah, she's one of my favourites as well. Brilliant.
Oh, is that your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to agree with that? I'm sorry. I better have won.
Danielle Van der Donk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with it just to keep in touch with him. Yeah,
I'm going with that. Just keep myself on the points total.
Okay, let's find out if Richard was right with Danielle Van der Donk. Clue number 3, 21 in 60. Clue number 4, Dutch. Clue number 5, Arsenal ladies. Richard's done it again. He knew that Danielle Van der Donk has a girlfriend on the ladies team. I thought that would throw you guys a little bit the other way, but.
Hey, you know what's happened, right? You were hoping that we were going to do something stupid and say Santiago Cazorla.
So she's her other half plays for Arsenal as well.
Beth Mead.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's broken my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought I was in with a chance.
I think it's just a girlfriend thing, Danny. I don't think there's that they're married or what have you, but.
Am I back in?
Nice.
She likes fat blokes who are nearly 50. Excellent.
It's funny, isn't it, right? Don't you find it a little bit strange, right? That a lot of women players are obviously gay, aren't they? And it's just funny that there must be the same amount of percentage of men players that are gay as well. Surely, it must be.
Probably.
Yeah. But I think it's the same in
women just come out and what are they? They don't care about coming out and saying. Whereas it's a different thing for the men, isn't it? I don't know why that should be the case, really, because who really cares?
Imagine if two current Arsenal players started dating. The fucking Premier League would stop.
I must admit, I quite fancied Giroud for a while, so I can see where they come from with that. You know what I mean?
I think what it is that I think it's just the way the game is still stuck in the dark ages in terms of that, and they're worried about it's the thing about one is that crowd chants and all that, but really and truly, Laura Ravage just says that there in every workplace there is men who are gay. So I don't see why the Premiership should be any different. But then they won't be allowed to come out.
Well,
not in my lifetime.
Personal choice, I guess, if they want to come out or not. I suppose they just
they shouldn't have to as well if they don't want to.
That'd be the problem. That's what it is, isn't it? They just feel they'll get too much stick, probably. But maybe one day things will change.
Okay. All right. So, last question in January is an away one coming up here. So here we go. Clue number 1. Came to the Northwest with a big name. Clue number 2. Took a while to get going. Clue number 3. Only plays about 50% of the time at the most. This one's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
Clue number 4. Box-to-box midfielder on Merseyside.
Keita.
Okay. Naby Keita.
I was thinking of shouting Shaqiri, but that's not going to work, is it? Yeah, I think I'll agree with that. Keita doesn't play that much, and he was a big thing in Germany. He was with Red Bull, wasn't he?
Leipzig, yeah. They all made a big deal out of his signing over to here because obviously they agreed to everything a year before.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he changed the game for him. He changed the game for him yesterday. Although yesterday, you know what I mean.
Okay, let's find out. I'm not sure. Did I say clue number 5 is Guinean? So I don't think I did. So the answer is Naby Keita. So well done to. Is it Kenny? Yeah, Kenny.
Kenny, yeah.
Thank you, mate.
So it's now a second.
All right.
Yeah, but we don't want to be a poor second. We want to be up there to Richard.
Okay. Well, it's close with 3 of these gentlemen.
All right. Move on.
Danny's creeping up though. He's still relegation with 20, but Kenny and Ryan are Europa with 24. And Richard is a lot of points more than them.
40?
41.
Oh, my days.
Christ. Oh, my days.
Right, come on, Kenny. A few 5-pointers in here. Come on.
You know what it's like, right? When you don't do this quiz for quite a while, you have to play catch up. That's my excuse anyway.
That's your excuse.
Excuse, mate.
Actually, I thought when I wrote this quiz, Kenny, I thought you were going to win it, and no disrespect to the others, because there's so many abstract people in this quiz, and you're the one who knows all the abstract people. And Richard doesn't watch as much European football. I know that. So
yeah, he knows all the abstract Arsenal ones.
Well, Richard, if you want to just flaunt your success so far, you could just leave us now for February and come back and still win the quiz. So if you want to do that now.
No.
Reason why we can't do it, because remember when Ryan had the sort of the triple. Remember that I've been ahead on loads of quizzes. Then they had the triple points, and then there was a steal towards the end. So there's still enough questions to steal.
Yeah.
It only takes someone to get 2 5s in a row, and the gap's gone, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we've got 3.5.
Kenny's capable of that, definitely. So I need to keep going and hanging in and trying to increase my lead a bit more first till we get to April. April's where it's won and lost, isn't it? Not February.
Well, February is another dark month for Arsenal fans, so let's see who's going to have a dark month here. We've got 3.5 months left, so here we go. Arsenal question, which is a home question. Question 25, clue number 1. We prefer the real one to the bronze one in N5.
Dennis Bergkamp.
Okay.
I'm disagreeing.
It could be any, yeah. There's got a few. Obviously, Bergkamp, Henry, Adams, Chapman, the bust. Wenger's bust.
He hasn't had one yet.
You've not had a bust yet? Okay.
I'm saying no.
Wenger has one inside the directors' club, doesn't he? Inside the entrance.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But we haven't got into managers yet. I've been doing ladies' players, but we haven't got into the world of managers yet. That could be, yeah.
Right.
What about Danny and Ryan? What do we say?
No,
I'm disagreeing.
Okay. Kenny said no. Danny said no. Ryan?
When Ryan's answered, I'll give my reason why I said him.
Because you got points to burn and you don't care anymore.
I'll agree. I'll go against the grain and I'll agree.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Clue number 2. If only he walked down the ramp. If only he walked down the ramp. Clue number 3, Leicester away. Clue number 4, Argentina in France. Clue number 5, when will we see him on the sidelines again? Question mark.
No.
He knows he's done it. Well done to Richard.
So that's 46 now. That's 46 points.
46 points. So and I'm on 24.
I'm on 25 now.
Yeah, Ryan's in second now. I've got a question for you boys here. I was struggling to think of when you come off the airplane and you walk into the airport, is that called a ramp? Or do you know what I mean?
I know what you're about. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That was what I was trying to get to. Is he never got on the airplane? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah.
I've never been on a plane.
Time for Richard to get a red card. Good comment.
I think the only thing that might stop me now is like a COVID lockdown or something. And the season in March.
We're coming up for that soon.
Yeah, we're coming into March soon. Yeah, when it all happens in March.
Okay. Here we go. So we've got an away question. Question 26, clue number 1. One of the first foreign darlings in the Northeast. I'm looking at you, Kenny. I know you know this. All right, clue number 2. One word.
Juninho.
Okay.
Oh.
I nearly said Solano Alberto. But yeah, Juninho. I agree with that.
Okay, Kenny says no. Danny says yes.
It's one word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, I'll say yes then.
Okay. All right, so it's Kenny against the rest. So, Mirandini, little winger, yeah.
So Kenny got a point back, so he's now joint second again. And his mic's gone.
Yeah.
Kenny, your mic. It's not working. Can't it?
Oh, he's gone.
Right, let's continue.
Mirandini, I remember him, yeah. Newcastle, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really exciting for the whole league, wasn't it? Even if you didn't support Newcastle, because that was a new thing, because we all grew up, didn't we, with Brazilians being the best, so to speak, you know?
Yeah. He wasn't that good, though, was he, really?
He's all right. Wasn't as good as Juninho, that's for sure.
No.
Right.
We still can't hear you, Ken.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'll see you, though.
There you go.
Oh, we've got both.
All right, Kenny got caught in a February blizzard there. He's
That's
back.
all right. You know what's happened, right? Is that my microphone's is on. I like to use headphones, innit? So when I take the headphones out, it don't really. It's faint.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're back. We hear you well here. So that was Mirandinha. So that was correct. So very good. Now we're moving on to question 27, which is a home question. Here we go. Clue number 1. Covering his ghoulies. Covering his ghoulies. Mertesacker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with that one.
Because it's, I remember, and it's someone highlighted it years ago for a certain reason.
Okay, I'll agree with that. But I take it it's from free kicks.
Who said Mertesacker?
Ryan said Mertesacker.
I actually don't think it. I was thinking of somebody else. So I'm going to say no and see what the other clues come up as.
Okay. All right then. Well,
I've got to go through anyway. So.
This could be 5 points, and Ryan's right. He's got to give it a shot. So,
it's worth a go.
Ryan's not satisfied with going to Baku. He wants to go to Paris or Rome or somewhere like that. Doesn't want any Europa League football. All right. Here we go. Clue number 2. Wasn't a popular signing initially.
Oh, could be.
Oh.
Clue number 3. Captain Pugwash. Captain Pugwash. Did you guys grow up with Captain Pugwash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger the cabin boy. I remember him.
Okay. All right. Clue number 4. Pesky Solido.
Not him then.
Not him then.
Clue number 5. Ronaldinho and Naeem.
Oh, no way! I'll get a point for David Seaman.
Has he been
We've said David Seaman twice already in the competition and it wasn't, and now he is.
His name's come up more than any other.
And I wouldn't mind.
Seaman.
First time I mentioned it was because of that reason.
That's bad, isn't it?
All right. Well, okay. The clues were covering his ghoulies. It's that same video that Richard was talking about earlier. That new away kit video. He's naked, isn't he? In the video, that statue, and he's covering his ghoulies.
He is. Yeah.
He wasn't a popular signing, as you guys will remember, because of Lukic.
John Lukic.
Yeah. And Captain Pugwash. If you guys remember, there was a guy called Seaman Stains, which was highly controversial. If we all know why that would be.
All the names in Captain Pugwash were controversial. Roger the cabin boy was another one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them were. So it was fun. You don't understand it when you're 6 years old, do you?
All right. Who remembers Pesky Solido? What was that moment about?
Sheffield United, Old Trafford.
Yeah.
The greatest save.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the greatest of all time, for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're moving on to last question in February. Is an away question. Clue number 1. Wonderful shooting technique. Clue number 2. Will England use him? Clue number 3. I see this colour in the forest.
Yeah, my day's Grealish.
What was that, Ryan?
Grealish. It's wrong.
Really?
Got to stop Richard from answering the question, so.
Grealish, my favourite colour. Yeah.
That's not even a colour.
I know. I'm stopping him from answering questions. Getting 3 points and 5 points.
You're not going to get any points for it. It's a bit silly, isn't it?
I'm going to disagree with that.
I'm going to disagree with that as well.
Grealish. No, I'm going to say no.
Somebody wants to know about your hat there, Kenny, in the comments. All right, so everybody said no, apart from Ryan.
Yeah,
I think Ryan wants to change his answer to no. He'll disagree with his own answer.
I don't say nothing. Richard will say something. He's 3 points more than what, or 2 points more than what he'll get now.
Yeah. Okay. Tactics. Okay. Clue number 4: centre forward, playing out of position. And clue number 5: if they get Sancho, will he play much? And the answer is that the colour in the forest is green wood.
Greenwood.
Oh, Greenwood.
We
Mason
sold
Greenwood.
Mason. We sold our Greenwood.
Yeah.
Greenwood, yeah.
Oh no, not Sam. Who did we sell to Leeds?
Yeah, you're right. Sam
Oh,
Greenwood.
Yeah.
The same Greenwood, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is Mason Greenwood's the real deal, isn't he? My goodness gracious me, he can shoot a ball.
He is, yeah.
That left foot is lethal.
Yeah, the
And
right
the
foot.
right foot as well.
Fair.
He's a good player. He's a good player, to be fair.
Okay, here we go. Let's do a score update. The weather is changing. February's over, but we've got Danny still 21 relegation right now. Ryan is in Europa 25. Kenny 1 ahead 26. Richard 48. That's a big number.
Oh,
All right.
do we just pay out now? Do what the bookies usually do?
As long as there's no COVID in March, we're all right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. March. Arsenal get good in March normally. Here we go. We got a home question 29. Clue number 1. We thought he was going to be great, but he was just good. Clue number 2. Big game player, though. Clue number 3. Did Kenny say something, boys?
Walcott.
Walcott.
Okay.
Walcott.
Okay.
I've got that written down, actually. I was just waiting for another clue.
Okay, Kenny. How's your sound, Kenny? Is it?
It's all right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Walcott.
boys. Theo Walcott. We're going to vote on.
Big game player. The only time I can
He
think
did score a
of
lot of big goals for us. He did. I was thinking Walcott when that was the clue, I must admit.
Yeah, even from a young age. Again, going back to 2007 Cup final.
Did we think it was going to be great, though, did we? I don't know. Yeah,
At 16 we did.
after the
media,
England
the media,
victory, I thought.
yeah, and
Yeah.
also with the media,
Yeah, I did right with Walcott.
with the
down,
media
so
as
I'm
well.
gonna-
They sort of overhyped him.
So I'm going to stick with it.
Danny, we weren't really in many big games when Walcott was at the club. Super big games, but we did play in the ones that we did play in. You know, he was quite good. So let's find
There's a
out.
good shout. There's a good shout
Yeah.
from Sam, though, by the way, in the chat.
What did he
He
say?
says Andre Arshavin, he says.
Okay.
Scored in the big against United, Liverpool.
Oh, that is a good shout, actually.
What do you boys say? So I've got
I'm going
Kenny's
to
yes.
say no.
Ryan says
I'm going
no.
to say
I
Yeah.
already said yeah. I might be thinking Arshavin now that's been mentioned, but I'll say yes because I did write Walcott down.
Okay, Danny.
I said yes.
Okay. All right then. Well, let's find out if it was Theo. Clue number 3, never learned how to properly use his pace. Clue number 4, controversial early England selection. Clue
There you
number
go.
5, his last name is a combination of 2 things you would find in an infant's bedroom:
Uh,
a wall and a cot.
Walcott.
well done, Kelly. 3 points there. 3 points? Is it 5?
Baby Jesus, because he didn't have any walls in his bedroom, did he?
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, I'd Walcott written down. So good shout.
Good shout, Kenny. All right,
Yeah.
is Kenny getting his groove back? Is what all the fans are wondering. Is he going to go on a run, make Richard nervous?
Make the ultimate comeback.
Yeah, but he's 20 points behind right now, so that would be a heck of a comeback. All right, here we go. Away question in March. Clue number 1. This one might go quickly. Mikel's first game. Away question. Clue number 2. Folk hero as a player and a coach.
Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
Eddie Howe.
Another one I wrote down and was waiting for another clue.
Yeah, I'm going for that.
Yeah, I am. I wrote it down, so I'm going for it as well.
Yep.
Okay. Clue number 3: blood-stained forehead and missing teeth.
Oh.
Clue number 4: 3-month jail term.
Troy. No.
Clue number 5: Dundee United, Rangers, Everton, and Newcastle.
Ferguson, Duncan Ferguson.
Duncan Ferguson.
Okay, so the first clue might have been a bit misleading, but Mikel Arteta, even though it wasn't his first game as the coach, it was the first game he was at. He was in the stands, if you remember.
Yeah.
I guess my point is, it was his first game he was at. It's a bit cheeky. Very cheeky.
Yeah. That's another Gabriel clue, that, isn't it?
Maybe.
Gabriel part 2, that one.
Gabriel part 2.
God's sake, Mike.
Sorry, Ryan.
Did no one get any points for that? Did no one get any points?
No one got points. No one. I'm going to get booted off Ryan's quizzes for this controversy. All right. Let's move on quickly before I actually get booted off. Here we go. Question 31. Home question. Clue number 1. Here we go. 80s racy movie and a small thing.
T.
Oh, Manuel Petit, you shit.
Manuel.
Yes.
His name's a porno flick.
Emmanuel.
Very good clue.
Very good.
I like that one.
Yeah.
A small thing, huh? Okay. All right. We better move on before Danny starts going rampant with that clue. So much ammunition for Danny when you do something like that.
I'm behaving.
Okay. If Mike was there with Danny, then it would be over. We just have to sit there.
Yeah, just sit here and watch.
Okay, here we go. Clue number 2 was scored a goal that all players dream of. Clue number 3, ladies' man. Clue number 4 would be perfect for our midfield. Clue number 5, and Vieira. Emmanuel Petit and Patrick Vieira were the thing, weren't they?
I'm surprised you didn't mention his ponytail in one of the clues, like.
Yeah, it was too obvious.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Because Ryan might have said David Seaman again.
Well, fucking why not? Double bluff.
Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go to the end of March. We got an away question 32. Clue 1. Here we go. Clue number 1. He may well have signed for Arsenal, but Richard would hurt me if I do this again.
Oh dear.
Block me on Twitter. I don't know what else we should do. All right, clue number 2. 60 minutes. Boy, that's a cheeky clue, that one. 60 minutes.
Saliba.
Aurora.
Saliba, okay. I think Ryan said William Saliba first.
Ryan.
I think Mike's having a turn. He just went, Aurora.
Aurora.
No one can say it. No one other than French people can say it.
Well, no, I had to go. It's having to go. That's what the key is.
Kenny said
Ryan spoiled it.
Is this an away question?
Yeah.
Question. Kenny said no.
Well, there we go then.
It's definitely Aurora, whatever you say his name.
What did Ryan say?
Ryan said Saliba.
I wasn't even paying attention. I thought it was a time question.
I disagree.
Yeah, we all disagree.
I completely forgot it was a away question. So
it's Aurora, that's why.
Saliba signed for us a year ago and doesn't play for us. Does play for us. All the signs were there. You're playing in his hands, Ryan. He's loving
it.
Okay, the third clue is ball carrier. Fourth clue is just called up to his national team, and fifth clue is Leon, and his name is I don't know how to pronounce his first name, Hussein, but his last name is Hour, like 60 minutes, an hour.
Yeah,
that's what I meant him. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's linked to Arsenal, and of course, you know, all the viewers know that he signed for Arsenal, but I can't do it to Richard.
He's a hell of a player, according to Chris, and Chris knows.
Yeah, he's a good one. That's no doubt. He almost looks too little to be a footballer. He's just so slightly built, but the boy has got such great technique.
Yeah.
Okay, the end of March has happened, and so here we go. All right, Danny's 24. We've got Ryan 26. Kenny's the one that rocked March. He got 33. But Richard is 18 points ahead with 51. Mathematically, this is going to be over shortly.
Can't be with 5 points, though. It can't be over yet, can it?
No, it can't be. No, that's right.
With all the 5 points available, there's still a chance of, you know, Kenny might get 2 or 3 of them, and then it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Squeaky bum.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is about when COVID struck, when Liverpool were this many points ahead. So
yeah,
we'll see
what happens now.
See if there's a virus that comes down the stream in a minute. We're in April. We've got a home question. Question 33 out of 38. Okay, clue number 1. There was one in the Rapunzel movie. So if you've got little kids, maybe you've got a chance here. There was one in the Rapunzel movie. Home question. Who's watched Tangled, that cute little movie? But I've got little kids, so I did. Clue number 2. A bit of a joke to Arsenal fans.
I didn't hear any of that.
All right, clue number 2.
Didn't hear clue.
Oh, he's having a moment.
Number 1. So
he just said he's forfeiting the game. Oh, I'll see you later, Rich. He's off. You win, Ken.
I haven't got clue number 1 yet.
Okay, we'll be nice to you. All right, clue number 1, Richard. Can you hear us?
He's frozen now.
Richard, why don't you log out?
Looks like the Maitland-Niles deal might be off and he's staying. That'd be brilliant.
Good.
What a player.
Yeah. He's a modern day player, Danny, isn't he?
I can't hear anything.
He's what?
Log out and log back in.
You know, we've got a coach that plays this hybrid football where different formations and different formations during the game, and players move around, and then you've got this player in your squad, Maitland-Niles, that can play this hybrid football. Not many of them can, and so why the heck would you get rid of him? It's ridiculous.
I mean, people love Saka because of his adaptability.
Same thing, yeah.
Maitland-Niles is the same, and he can defend even better.
Yeah,
and he can run all day. He's got all the skills. He's got the brains. He's got everything you want from a modern day footballer.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Furious if we sold him. I wouldn't sell him for 40 million.
No, neither would I. I think he's one of the most important players in the team. The other thing, Danny, is he's done it against, I don't know, the wingers, Traore, Mahrez. There's a long list of wingers he's done it against, you know, and he's shutting them down, all of them.
Hello. I was talking to my cat, Richard, not you. Hello.
Richard,
that's fine. We had a bit of a virus there. The internet had a bit of a virus and disappeared.
Well, Kenny got every single question right, and he's beat you by a point.
All right, Richard, we're going to go back to question 33, like it never happened. So here we go, gentlemen. This is a home question. Clue number 1 was there was one in the Rapunzel movie. I don't know if you've got little kids, Richard, but if you do, then maybe you know this. Clue number 2 was a bit of a joke to Arsenal fans.
Bit Bit of bum action.
Uh-oh. Clue number 3. Shiny head. Clue number 4. Left-footed. Left-footed.
Seagon.
Sigon.
I don't think Sigan had any feet technically. He was that bad.
Pascal Sigan. Sigan.
Oh, Pascal, yeah.
I've got no idea. Stop showing him your ass. Turn around, cat. I'm going to say yes. I've got no idea.
Rapunzel. See, the Rapunzel movie thing's what's throwing me a little bit.
I just took a guess with the head and all that. So,
well, it's going to be Sigan's or.
He did have a shiny head, actually, Sigan, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did have a shiny head. To be fair,
but he wasn't exactly popular the way he came in because obviously him coming in meant Adams had to retire. Because Adams was like,
what's the Rapunzel movie? Would it be Pascal? Maybe was there someone called Pascal in Rapunzel? I'll say yes on that basis because there might well be someone called Rapunzel.
I've never watched the film, and now Kenny's gone. Kenny's gone, gosh.
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah,
let me ask you. Whilst we're waiting for Kenny, we're just talking about Maitland-Niles and how all you guys feel, but I think the same of Martinez. I think it's foolish to sell him because if you want to raise some money, why would you sell the goalkeeper that's worth 30 million less than the other one? So if you want to raise money, sell Leno because they're almost head-to-head, these two guys, or maybe they are. So I see no logic in selling Martinez. That seems even more foolish.
And Martinez is more domineering in his area, isn't he? He's a catcher, not a puncher. Yeah. I like them both, but
I want to keep them both. I do.
But see, the other thing is we've only got Matt Macy, and Matt Macy was shit every time he was on loan. Bless him. If you're listening,
I did hear today though that apparently we're supposed to be signing the Brentford goalkeeper. We're going to be selling one of our two and signing the Brentford goalkeeper because apparently our new goalkeeping coach worked with him and he rates him and he's one of the highest rated goalkeepers in the Championship. So apparently this is what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true, but apparently we're signing a Brentford goalkeeper and we're selling obviously one of our two, whichever one they decide to sell.
Well, sell Leno. You can make 40 to 50 million with Leno and about 20 with Martinez. So makes no sense.
Yeah.
It depends on who Arteta wants to be number one, I guess. That's what it's going to come down to, I suppose. If he wants to keep Leno, he'll keep Leno, won't he?
They're not 30 million apart in their level on the field, are they? I mean, that's like them.
And wage-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, Leno's going to be on about 100 grand, close to it, isn't he? So, and Martinez, I doubt he's even on 30 right now.
Martinez has shown loyalty. He's been there for a decade.
Yeah.
He's done it a long way. He's a little fluffy.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one. If you have to pick one to sell, it's like wow, because they've both got different qualities, but they're both top goalkeepers, aren't they? So
yeah,
it's tough. Actually, it is tough. That it is very tough.
Kenny, you back?
No.
Put
your headphones back in.
We have a rit round and get Kenny a computer.
And a decent microphone.
Yeah. Be unstoppable there. Oh, jeez.
Hello.
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 Yeah, there he is.
Back in the game.
Sorry about that.
Kenny, did you like Pascal Sigan?
Not at all. I thought it was shit.
What does your son say about him?
We all know the story in the Ray Parler's book, didn't we, about why we've bought Sigan? Or was that
Stefanovs,
centre backs.
Yeah, Igor Stefanovs, yeah.
Kenny, up or down, Pascal Sigan?
Why don't you sit still? He's either having a long think or he didn't hear you.
Kenny, Pascal Sigan. What do you think, Pascal Sigan? Up, yeah, okay. All right. We need to move on from Pascal. The answer is Pascal Sigan. Well done.
Yay!
Hey. He did have a shiny head.
God,
He had a very shiny head.
yeah. We said shiny head. That's an eye I think of. But
yeah, he did have a good shiny head, actually.
I've got it for Kenny again. Yay.
But then Stefanos had a shiny head as well, and he was left-footed, so could have been him.
We'd get him back. We need a left-footed centre back.
Stefanos had a bit of hair, though, didn't he? He had a little bit.
We've got one. We've had him for about a month. He's called Gabriel.
Hasn't that been announced yet? Or are they doing? Remember,
He's He's in quarantine, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he's in medical apparently already before he came over. Apparently.
Talking of quarantine, where's Lacazette and Willian and Pepe and where are they?
They were in quarantine as well. They went on holiday to like Spain and that, didn't they?
Oh my gosh! Can the club not stop them and send them to on holiday somewhere?
No, but it was before that they were put before them countries were put on the list, wasn't it? They went, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering where they were yesterday.
Well, see, someone said Martinez was supposed to have been in quarantine still, and yet he was all right to play. So I don't really know what was happening. But there you go.
Well, I mean, at least they've probably been training. No, I guess they haven't even been training then, have they?
No, they won't have been.
Martinez had one training.
David Luiz only had one training session, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Luiz. Not Martinez. Yeah, I knew someone there.
Luiz had one training session and put in that performance yesterday. I mean, that's unbelievable, isn't it?
No, we're not allowed to say anything nice about Luiz as Arsenal fans. It's verboten.
You wouldn't see Van Dijk doing that, would you? One training session, you wouldn't see him play like that.
No, that was silly.
Do you think Arteta's got
shiny head there?
Do you think Arteta's got Klopp's number already?
I think he's got all their numbers. He's got all their numbers. Every single manager in the Premier League.
Yeah,
he's got them all.
Yeah, we've got to watch out because Barcelona's going to come sniffing around Arteta at some point.
Because Koeman will make the season.
Man City will be as well when Pep goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Think he'd have the loyalty to stay?
Yeah, I think he would initially until he's completed whatever project's in his head, Danny. And so if he thinks he can win the Champions League, let's hope he really thinks that, because I think he would stay until he's done it. I wrote about it this morning. He actually said that he thought he could win the Champions League within 3 years.
It reminds me of UFC when someone like John Jones Bones comes into the UFC and just redoes it all, does stuff that no one else has been doing, and you think, fucking hell, how could you come into a sport this old and just do a modern day kind of Wenger on it, and just everyone's going, well, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah,
with a squad that was at best a lower half squad.
Yeah, makes you wonder what's going to happen if we actually sign these players that are rumoured to be coming in, because, you know, again, we've won 2 trophies in a month with a mediocre team.
Yeah, and half of our team are missing. You mean Liverpool put out an almost full strength?
No, you see, I disagree with the fact they're a mediocre team. I think they were terribly coached before, so they looked mediocre. Now they've got a proper coach. They look like a good team.
That's my whole point. Is that
I don't think they're bad players, and I think that, you know, we need to strengthen the squad in certain areas, but we've got an 11 now that can compete next season with Arteta as manager. We're just missing a couple of squad players to. If we get injuries and stuff like that, we won't be able to cope and we'll struggle. But as it stands now, if we had the same 11, our first 11 now, our strongest 11, can compete this season coming up, definitely, as it is.
But, yeah, I understand, but our squad's been unbalanced for a while. You don't have any athleticism or power in midfield. You've got 2 kids up front playing against the best team in Europe, you know, and so we were at such a disadvantage going into that game yesterday, and he outcoached him with weaker players.
No, but are they weaker players? This is what I mean. Are they actually weaker players? All of them? No. 1 or 2 of them, maybe you'd have to say, you know, Nketiah is probably nowhere near the level of Firmino, for example. They were playing in a similar position. But other than that, I wouldn't say that we've got a lot worse players than who we played yesterday. 1 to 11 yesterday, we wasn't much worse than them at all individually. I don't think we were. I don't think we had our worst players, particularly. Yeah, Liverpool got 1 or 2 better players, haven't they? Of course, but not overall. We've got 1 or 2 better players than them.
Shows what a manager, if you believe in a manager, which Klopp, everyone believes in him. Gomez,
for example. Joe Gomez for Liverpool, terrible. We've got better defenders than him. Rob Holding was better than him yesterday. Rob Holding's a better player than Gomez. Gomez is one of the most overrated defenders I've ever seen. That right back for them, that Williams, terrible player. You know, we've got 2 or 3 right backs better than him.
Yeah, but their right back is one of their best players. He wasn't there yesterday, was he?
it's not their first choice. I agree, but it just goes to show, doesn't it? If Liverpool get 2 or 3 injuries, they're not going to be in any stronger position than we are. I don't think.
You right, Kenny?
Man City's a team to watch into squad-wise. If they buy Messi as well, then that's it, and it game over for everybody else.
I think he'll struggle. He'll get the shit kicked out of him on a weekly basis while the referees won't see it.
No, he will. He definitely will. But I still think that putting Messi into that Man City team with what they've got now.
Yeah, but then where's De Bruyne going to go? What's he going to do? Because it's going to be stepping over each other.
No, he'll take Sterling's place or Jesus, won't he? Because Jesus is crap.
Messi on the right. Messi will take Morris' spot, but De Bruyne will play the 3-man midfield behind him. Listen, here's something else that I found out today, and this is a guy who's a stout Barcelona fan and knows a lot. He seems to think that Messi's going to finish his career. I don't know if this is what finish his career as a Man City, but he thinks Messi will play midfield for Manchester City, and he was convinced.
He don't play at his age. He can't play wing in the Premier League. He's too old. He'll fall back like you remember like Hullet did, and players like that, and Lothar Matthäus. World-class players. When the older they get, the further they drop down into the middle.
Playing goal.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm really, really sorry because I might have to, because my battery is really, really low, and I don't want to sort of mess up the game.
Okay, well let's keep going.
What's that?
Let's keep going then.
Why don't you just charge it up?
I was around 100, but it's like I said, it's a drinker, isn't it?
Okay, let's keep going, Kenny, because we got 5 more questions. So let's see if we can get through it then. Okay, let's go. Question 34 is an away question. Clue number 1. Apparently, our new boy could be the next version of this guy. Clue number 2. Had a nightmare in his team's recent Champions League exit.
Oh, yeah.
Varane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
That's who I was thinking, Varane, because he did have a nightmare, didn't he?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Okay. All right. Clue number 3, considered to be one of the best in his position in the world. Clue number 4, called the Silent Giant. Clue number 5, French centre-back in La Liga. So well done, Kenny. Another 3 points for Kenny. Raphael Varane. Okay, we're going to move on quickly, so keep Kenny with us. Home question here, coming towards the end of where are we? The end of April? Yeah. Okay. Home question 35. Clue number 1. Played for Haventon, Waterlooville, Grays Athletic, and Wimbledon. Thought someone would get this. Clue number 2. Won the 94 Cup Winners' Cup. Home question, right?
Eddie McGoldrick.
Eddie McGoldrick. Kenny says no.
Actually, I don't think it is now.
When I was researching for my website, doing player histories of that, I've done Where Are They Now of that game, and I know there was a Haventon Waterlooville because I think that club split or rejoined.
Yeah.
All right, Danny, what do you think?
I'm saying no, so we can get on with it. It's not going to make any difference. I'm saying no.
Okay. All right. Clue number 3. Was part of the last all-English Arsenal team to take the field. That's a really interesting statistic. Clue number 4, broke his leg in 1995. Clue number 5, now runs the Arsenal Soccer Academy in Dubai. The answer is Ian Selly. Yeah, Ian Selly.
Ian Selly, yeah. Oh, of course it is, yeah.
I think he was player of the season when they got promoted.
Yeah, Ian Selly, yeah.
Okay, all right, here we go. End of April coming up here. Last question in April. Question 36, home question. Clue number 1. He might be having one soon.
Did we just do a home question?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It's an away question. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Away question. Clue number 1 here. We might be having one soon.
I want to say, fuck it, party. Fuck it. At this point, why not?
Actually, that's a good shout, isn't it? We might be having a party, yeah.
Might not. We'll lock down.
As long as, you're right, as long as there's not more than 30 people there, you're all right.
3,000, I think the limit is now. They've just given up.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right then.
No.
Fulham away then? Are we all going Fulham away?
Yeah, why not?
I'm disagreeing.
No, I'm agreeing with Party. Yeah, I'm agreeing with that because he could actually be in the home category as well, couldn't he? Because no doubt we've already signed him. We just don't know yet.
Maybe that's why I'm confused, Richard.
But it was you did say home first, so I'm thinking Thomas Partey because we definitely bought him.
All right, Danny.
No,
he's not. He's not up for the party. Okay. Clue number 2. Often goes by his first name.
Oh.
Clue number 3. Played at right back earlier in his career. Clue number 4. Sell a few first. Clue number 5. Could transform on midfield.
Oh, he is.
Ryan just got 5 points.
Good effort, Ryan.
I don't even know his first name.
Thomas Partey. He has Thomas on the back of his jersey.
And I'm an Atletico fan as well. I've never seen him play. The one time I turned on, he was on the bloody bench. He didn't come on in the final. Was it the final? No, semi-final.
Semi-final we played them. But yeah, that because a few years when we played them in the Europa League that season, they went on to win it. He was initially being seen as a right back, but at the time, he was different between that and obviously where he's been gone on to mould his profession in midfield. But yeah, literally, I wanted to hold off, but no, I thought, fuck it, 5 points, why not?
No, it's a good shout.
Good shout, Ryan. Well done. So the end of April has just happened, and I can announce, I should have announced it in the middle of April, that we do have a winner. We're going to keep going, but I think Richard is uncatchable. So he's won the league in April. So whilst he makes up his song about winning the league in April, I'm going to announce the scores. Danny has got 27, Ryan 36, Kenny 39, Richard 54. So we'll give you a clap now, Richard. Well done.
I had a good one tonight, actually. I've got to be honest, I had a good one.
Richard, do you have a song for us before we go into May?
Well, I need to think of one. I've only just found out I've won the league. I'll get me cup. I'll lift me cup. Yay!
There you go. Nothing wrong with April, though, so you're going to have to be creative. All right, so we've got 2 more questions. We're in May. Question 37, home question. I like this clue. Here we go. Clue number 1. Might be responsible for more people becoming Arsenal fans than any other player in the history of the club.
Thierry Henry.
Okay.
Oh, no. I was thinking Mesut Ozil.
Yeah, he's also been responsible for so many leaving.
I don't know.
That's only my second question I've answered. I've been biding my time.
Right, actually. Yeah, I hope it is Thierry Henry. But I'm going to say no because I'm going to say no because I think it's Mesut Ozil.
He's too devious for it to be obvious, and now I think about it. Oh, look at that.
Wow. There you go. Celebration, confetti. Who did that?
I didn't get that. I won it.
Oh,
That's Ryan. Good job, Ryan.
It should have a flashing like fireworks. I'm saying no. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Kenny,
Okay.
you there?
No,
one sec. Bear with me. Got to take that one out and drop if it lets me. And he's gone again. Oh, bloody hell.
What did Danny say?
Thierry Henry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. We've got to find out what Kenny says.
We've got to do a VAR, apparently.
What for?
I don't know.
Is Kenny still around or has he gone?
He's gone, but I'm waiting for him to come back. Here we go. Might be it. No, it's gone again. Oh, it's back again. FFP investigation for Richard. Financial. You right, Kenny?
He's froze again, is he? Or is he still about?
He's moving.
Lagging. It's lag.
Hello?
Hello?
Ken, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, he's gone again.
Oh, he's gone again. Hamster running in. Hopefully there's something going on with his hamster.
Good one, Sam. I like that one.
Oh.
All right,
Maybe need
well,
your cat to run it for him.
See what happens now. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yay!
Thank you.
okay, Kenny, we need to know if you like Thierry Henry as the answer to the last question.
That
Say
looks like
no.
a no.
Say no.
Computer
No?
says no. Yeah.
Okay.
We all
All
said
right.
no, didn't we?
Okay. Wow. Let's find out then, I suppose. Clue number 2. Would have played more if another genius wasn't around. Clue number 3. Most tall players are uncoordinated, but he wasn't. Clue number 4. Chelsea away. And clue number 5. Happy Nigerian.
Kanu.
Kanu.
They say that Kanu, when he signed for Arsenal, that was the catalyst for tens of thousands of African fans to become Arsenal fans. So, love to know if he is the most influential Arsenal player in that regard, but he might well be.
He might well be, yeah.
And still only 25 years old, bless him.
Yeah.
Still time for a comeback. He doesn't rely on pace, does he?
Okay, Kenny, are you with us? We've got one more question, Kenny. We need you with us.
That's a yes.
Okay,
Well,
we're going to do
I'm
it.
with you.
All right, here we go. Last question. Last one in May. It's an away question. In true Ryan Fletcher style, this is triple points, which is like 1,000 points. So Richard Ashley. All right, here we go. Here we go. Clue number 1, away question. Won a World Cup final and lost a World Cup final.
Away question, yeah?
Away question. Won a World Cup
Maradona.
final. Lost Maradona. Okay. Maybe that is a good answer. I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh,
Zidane, that's fine.
Final?
he did win
Zidane,
one. He did win one 86, lost one in 90, didn't he?
It's same for Zidane. Won it in '98, lost it in his last ever game in 2006.
That's a good quiz question, Ryan. Is how many players has that happened to?
Well, at least 2.
I'm going to say no because you're sneaky.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because I think he's sneaky as well.
I'm saying
I
no
think
as
it
well.
might be Gabriel.
I think I'm getting a reputation here, people. Fair reputation.
Go on, it's going to be the Women's World Cup, isn't it?
Is this where I call everyone racist or discriminative or whatever it is these days we throw at each other. Okay, here we go. Clue number 2, not tall for his position.
Oh, it could be.
Clue number 3, Rayner has the same name.
Oh, Pepe.
Pepe Reina.
Okay.
Right.
Clue number 4, played for Galatasaray and Parma twice.
Oh.
Clue number 5, this is where it's going to go. Brazilian keeper.
Oh, Taffarel. Was it Taffarel?
Taffarel, okay.
Oh, they've really guessed Maradona, haven't they? So
Yeah. Kenny said Maradona already.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
and I disagreed. I said it wasn't.
I'm sorry.
I disagreed as well because I didn't think it was.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Taffarel.
Yeah,
No,
the answer is Taffarel, yeah, Brazilian keeper.
Yeah, half decent player. Shame I don't get any points for that. I should have got 30 for that. I've been mugged.
Well done to Richard, our champion. Beat Kenny by 15 there. So Ryan a little bit behind Kenny, 2 points behind, 38 to Kenny's 40, and Danny with 31. So that's the biggest win we've probably ever had. So well done to Richard.
Well done.
I'll definitely have a good one tonight. I've got a few good questions there, lucky questions I've got. So, yeah. I think Danny's the title was a bit like Leicester's, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sort of, it was around that December period where he used to hit that back-to-back 5-pointers. He just put it away.
I had it pretty much won by February, didn't I? Really.
Well done, Richard.
I stumbled across the line in the end. I did a Liverpool at the end.
You could afford to. That's again, like Liverpool, you could afford to.
Richard, I'll tell you. Well, Richard, I'll be back next week.
No, I'm sure you will. I'm not expecting an easy ride anytime.
And you're going to be joined by lead judges and Mike again as well.
Not at all. I think what's that right? I can't wait for that. They can take points to each other. I can sneak in and nick it again. My battery needs charging.
All right.
Right, I'm going to go and have some breakfast.
See you guys. See you next week, Kenny.
Cheers, Ryan. Cheers, Mike. Brilliant questions as always. You can.
Yeah, Danny, sorry, Dave, before you go, where can people find you as well?
In the kitchen making breakfast. I'm going to have chicken and I'm going to have mashed potato. You don't want to follow me on Twitter. I just annoy you. Or Bergkamp Wonderland. But yeah, go and watch my video on YouTube of Bergkamp Wonderland. 2.5 minutes telling you not to join our YouTube membership. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I'm saying don't do it, and people have done it.
I might try that. My channel. Don't subscribe to my channel because it's crap, and see how many subscribers I get.
I think I'll subscribe.
What was it? Yeah, you're saying that literally become a member, but there's no benefits, there's no anything at all to it. They're still
joining. Oh dear! Right, thank you very much, everyone. See you later. Well done, Richard. Bye.
And Richard, where can people find you as well?
Yeah, so I've got my new channel over and over and over again, which don't subscribe to it because it's crap. No, not really. I think it's good, but I don't know what anyone else thinks. It's just got different stuff on it. I try and do some stuff from the history of the club and player profiles as well. I try to stay away from all the negativity. I try to stay away from transfer rumours after Mike's put me off any transfer rumours after last week's shenanigans. So I'm staying clear of them now, and until it's a done deal, until there's pictures on the website, then I'll do it then. But I'm not going to assume any transfers or anything like that. So it's just a bit of Arsenal stuff really, just a few videos on Arsenal and stuff like that, which I just like doing. If people like watching them, then that's great as well. So it's over and over and over again. And I've got a live show Thursday, actually, with a really special guest. I'm announcing who it is tomorrow. I've got a video going out tomorrow announcing who my special guest is on Thursday. It's someone with an Arsenal connection, someone who's sort of famous as well. So it's going to be good.
Okay.
Mike, what about the Quizmaster? Again, another fantastic quiz. Where can people find you as well? And what?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm on Twitter. I write for Gunnerstown. After every game, I write the positives, needs, and hopes column, which is just a review of the game, looking at the tactical side of the game mainly. I'm on the Gunnerstown podcast as well, and I do transfer blogs for Le Grove. So that's what I do. But I'm on Twitter at Mike_M McDonald is where you can find me. I have a question for both of you that we can ask the others, but I've got a good guest that is wanting to come on, has been wanting to come on for a while, but cannot do weekends. So we might do one show if you guys can do it, maybe perhaps on a Friday night. But you guys listen to the Arsenal Vision pod?
Yeah.
Well, Elliot, who is the host of the podcast, has been wanting to come on, but I think his wife is not going to allow him to do weekends because he's, that podcast. I think it's probably the biggest Arsenal podcast out there with Arsblog, and they're doing so many podcasts now with Patreon and everything, and he's put up so much content. I think the man is just swamped. But he says he can work his schedule around us if we want to do one in the weekday. So I'm assuming maybe we can do one on a Friday, perhaps. Is that the best day, Ryan?
Any day's fine with me. But yeah, Friday should be fine for everyone. I'll message them all and once we go come off here and all that. But yeah, Friday anytime should be fine.
Okay,
so
well, we used to do on Friday. Yeah, before we did Sunday, we did Friday. So Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, no, Friday should be fine. Yeah, I should be able to do most Fridays. Yeah.
Well, just for the sake of getting Elliot on, maybe for one time we can do a Friday. I'll ask him if that's this Friday or whatever it may be. But I think it'd be fun to have him on because he's a good guy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And like I said, we'll sort that out in the group DMs in about 5 or so minutes. Ask them. Obviously, if you get back to us as well, but until we can get him on to do Fridays from now and then, that's okay for everyone. But and with that, you can also come to me. You can find me on my Facebook page, named after this channel, the Mr. Arsenal Podcast, which as we speak, I'm streaming off both this and my page. And obviously here at Mr. Arsenal Podcast YouTube channel, subscribe, like and share. Try and get 500 before the season starts. We're on 509 as we speak. And on Twitter at Mr. Arsenal 89. That's where most of the stuff I'll be doing, announcing about 2 hours before we go 2-3 hours before we go live. Anything else you want to promote or anything else before we go?
Just to say, I've just won the quiz again, so I'm going to promote myself. Do that. So because I've won the quiz again, I think everyone should come to my channel and subscribe to it because it's really good. And obviously, I win quizzes as well, so that's another reason to come and watch my channel.
Yeah, your superior quiz, your superior football knowledge this week.
Exactly, yeah, because I've won this week, so I deserve to get at least like 5 extra followers on the back of that, 5 extra subscribers to my channel. Would be nice.
Very good. Very good.
And with that, I don't know. I'm working with someone about my next show. Either be probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But again, follow me on Twitter. You'll get an announcement straight away. As soon as about 2-3 hours before the show goes live. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your week. And until then, as always, up the Arsenal.
Come on, you Gunners.